Hello again. This is Jonathan Herbert again and my brother Ken Herbert.
Hi, I'm Ken. Nice to see you again. We just came up with another idea that we thought we want to share with you. It's just a different way of looking at a problem that most people have when they trade. If they're going to be successful long term, they got to get through the psychological barriers that can prevent so many people from becoming successful. Even if you have an excellent trading system, what are some of those psychological barriers, John, that you've seen people struggle with, or we ourselves have struggled with before in our own trading?
Right. One of the biggest things that I always struggled with when I was trading was the stress and the pressure of always being on your game, always making sure you filled your orders out correctly, making sure that you're following the plan you created all the way down to the exact exit. Now, when I was younger, and I'm not like I'm an old man, like just like 4 or 5 years ago, I would trade, and when I say young, I mean like an inexperienced trader. Back when I traded with no experience, and I thought in my mind, in the back of my mind, oh, I have the be-all, all knowledge of everything, and I'm just a special person in the market, and I'm going to just make it all work wonderful. Now, what I realized and learned was, I'm not the be-all knower of the market. In fact, usually my gut feeling is so off that when I'm on the phone with somebody who's 60, I think they're 25. So, gut feeling obviously is not the greatest way to trade. Now, the things that I encountered when trading were either getting greedy, where I'd be in a trade, I'd be like, oh, I'm going to double up on this because it's doing so good, or getting fearful, which is like, oh, I've already lost. I'm about to lose so much on this. I can't keep the plan where it says to get out. I need to get out at a better price or I'll be screwed. So I get out at a better price. Or this one time I was way down in a trade and I doubled up on being way down, and by doubling up being way down, it caused me to lose twice as much, and I basically lost my account balance. And I stopped trading after that because I realized I didn't have the discipline. I didn't have the ability inside to make it happen myself.
A lot of people have problems with sticking with the plan, right?
Right, exactly.
And they veer from their plan because of whatever's going on in the market at the time, and just going off of fear or greed.
Right, exactly.
All heard happens.
Or just being available and being there. The other problem I had was I actually had to be in front of the computer screen. I had to make sure what was going on. I had to be there to adjust it. And always being there for it caused so much stress in my life and chaos in my life because I wasn't sleeping right. I was having trouble in my stomach eating right because I was always stressed about having to do the next thing for it. So one of the things when we created the Auto Trader was they had that in mind. We wanted to make sure that it was in such a clear-cut way of doing it that a person would never have to go and readjust, that there was no gray area, that it was just straight up, so that finally I can just push play on the thing.
Yeah, that way you don't have to sit in front of the computer. John and my dad are the traders of the family, and I work on more of the behind-the-scenes stuff with the business. So I haven't personally traded myself, but I see what they go through and what they've been through, and since we've had the Auto Trader, it's a night and day difference. It's amazing because you don't have to sit there making the decisions on, am I interpreting this correctly, and if I am, should I really pull the trigger or not? Because our Auto Trader is mechanical and it just does it all for you. It just follows the system perfectly through, whether you're asleep or whether you're on vacation or you're out golfing or whatever. So that's one of the benefits of having an Auto Trader software, and if you're looking for that kind of a solution, it has benefits that are amazing. Obviously, you want an Auto Trader that actually makes you money in the long term. Otherwise, what's the point, right? And that's something that we have, and we'll be sharing more with you with some of the amazing results that we've seen recently. So that's some of the psychological things, and the Auto Trader kind of takes care of all that for you, so you don't have to worry about it at all.
Right. Don't worry about that. We'll be there to worry about it because we're constantly working on ways to enhance what we already have.
We always evolve what we do, and that's why we keep getting better and better and better.
Right.
So there's no end in sight to
getting better, but there might be an end in sight of when we sell this.
There may be an end in sight to when we stop selling our software.
Exactly.
But anyway, that was our little message now. Thanks for joining us, and look forward to seeing you next time.
Yes, thank you very much.
Bye. Bye.